Warzone Pacific is here, baby. Let's go. But where do we drop? Where's going to be the hottest drop locations? Well, my name is Fury SFX, and I'm about to show you where the hottest drops are for the most engagement and the best loot. Let's get it. So before I jump into that, I'm sure you're all wondering, how in the hell did I come up with this list? Well, first, I took Verdansk and compared the hot drops of Verdansk to Caldera. So I took Superstore, Hospital, Factory, Boneyard, hangars, and maybe a little bit of downtown or military base, depending on which way the aircraft is coming in. And then second, I took the Twitter post of Call of Duty and counted every single point of interest for each different region. Yes, every single one. So I took that information, I did some computing in my head, a lot of calculations, and these are my top 5 best drop locations for you if you want to get the best loot and the best engagement right away. Okay, so starting at number 1, it's going to be Capital. It's on the southern tip of Caldera. It's small, it's condensed, there's a lot of buildings, and guess what? It has the most points of interest, which is kind of surprising because it's a small location. It has 36 POIs. So definitely be prepared when you drop there. It's probably going to be super hot from squads, duos, trios, even to solos. You're going to be fighting right when you drop. At number 2, it's going to be Fields. So following Verdansk's model is Superstore, Factory, and a little bit of Hospital. This is kind of right in the middle of all that. And guess what? If we take the POI route, it has 30 points of interest. So that's the second number of POIs. Yes, it's a wider range, but guess what? It's in the southern middle of the map, and it's right above Capital. You're going to be seeing a lot of places right around here. So you might have some more room to loot around, but you're definitely going to be fighting almost immediately. And before I get to the last 3, be sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new intel, tactics, or whatever may be for the new Warzone, Caldera, and the Pacific. Let's get back to it. Okay, so now let's look at number 3. It's gonna be Airfield. This is in the southern tip, and it extends all the way down to the coast. It is touching fields. This area alone has about 15 different POIs, and it kind of matches up right with Superstore. There's a guy on Twitter under the name of GoatR2_, and he actually took a map of Caldera and Verdansk, compared them to each other, and guess what? Airfield is right where Superstore is, and he thinks it's going to be the hottest drop location. I think Fields and Capital are going to be there, but I certainly think it's in the top 3. So be prepared, because a lot of people are thinking the same thing. All right, now we're at number 4. It is going to be Power Plant. Now this special location is in the southern tip, surprisingly, but it's right between Fields, right between Capital, and right next to Airfield. It's right in the middle. It's a smaller condensed area. I believe it has 11 points of interest. What I see happening is a lot of people landing in this area, trying to loot up just to go into Fields, go into Capital, or go into Airfield to take on the teams there, and hopefully do a third party just like Apex Legends. It's a definite hot drop for somebody who wants to get into the action, but kind of wants to get their loot first, and it's not too far away like all the other named locations are on the Caldera map. And last but not least, we have Resort. Now this is touching Capital and touching Fields and the southern western tip of Caldera. It has a total of 13 POIs. Yes, it's more than Power Plant, but its positioning that it's only touching 2 of them makes it the 5th hottest drop location. And I see a lot of people taking the same approach that they did with Power Plant, where they try to loot up and get right into the action. So if you're looking for more loot, less action right away, Power Plant or Resort is going to be the way you want to go. But if you want engagement right when you get there, you're definitely going to want to look at Capital, definitely going to want to look at Fields, and 100% going to look at Airfields. Once again, my name is Fury SFX. I do stream on Twitch under twitch.tv/FurySFX. Hit the like button, share with a friend if you thought this was interesting. Hit that subscribe button so you get the latest intel and you can lead your team to victory. And I'll see you in the Pacific.